up? Let's Talk Battles, man. Subscribe, like, dislike, tell me why. Turn the notification on so we can talk battle rap, man. That's really all it is. Today is Rum Nitty versus Shotgun Suge. I kind of like this matchup, man. This is like David versus Goliath. As far as size only is concerned with the two of them. Shotgun, I don't know how tall he is. Nitty, they're just like, because when Suge did that thing to Nitty against Twerk, man, I think Nitty said it in an interview. He said that he really almost like knocked him over just from size alone. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. But it cannot, in a small room, it cannot come down to performance. This is no shade, no hate whatsoever when I say this. But Briz versus Wavy. In my opinion, there was not a whole lot of bars. It wasn't like a bar-for-bar matchup at all. But it was a lot of performance, great performance. But it was so quiet in there. And I was sitting there like, oh, okay, that one was decent. Oh, okay, yeah, that one was pretty decent too. It wasn't like, it didn't have the element to me of so, like, exciting in it. Like, because especially in a small room and when it's quiet and when they can really get, like, these artists can really get through their material and not stopping so much and really just hear them, like, bar for bar, man. This Nitty might be the best in the small room. He might be the best small room individual right now. Coming up to Volume 4, he might be, I believe this is his 4th straight volume. Like, this is just, like, even against Iron Solomon. They say that Iron Solomon, a lot of people go back and forth on that one. I don't know. I did edge it to Iron as far as getting the win. But as far as being the best and most consistent in a small room setting, I have to say it is Nitty. Even Nitty against Twerk, man, that battle was crazy until whatever happened. It was nuts. Like, that to me was bringing that element back of bars only. Like, if I was at the gym and I didn't see neither of them perform, do any sort of pocket checks, do any sort of I should check attack type stuff on them like the Suge does, but if you never saw none of that and you just listen and like did your cardio and listen, like, it would just be crazy. To me, that's where battle rap needs to get back to. Like, the jokes, I do like, I always like watching Pat stay for the comedy and everything. But, and Pat State's third round is pretty dope too, where he brings that element of real into it, and it's like, dang, like when he talked to Verb, man. Anyways, whole other conversation, but just bars, man. Just getting back to bars and really hearing what individuals have to say, and hearing that lyricism and hearing, like, yeah, of course, like, the performance and everything is dope, but if you don't have bars behind it, like, I really feel like, in a sense, like, people are wanting individuals to get back to that. The culture is beginning to crave that more, from what I see, and from what I, like, and even comments that I'll read, like, people want individuals to get more creative. In my opinion, right now, two of the best in the world that are doing it are Nitty and Twerk. That's why this battle that got cut short to me was just crazy. I think Trez is extremely lyrical as well. Don't get me wrong, there's others. Surf. Wow, I'm forgetting someone very important. Oh, JC. Even Av, man. even Av, like an Av versus Chess battle, or Av versus Nitty. Chess, not super recently, but he can, man. Go back and watch Chess versus Rock. Rock. Like, but this small room stuff, man, is so important, I believe, to the culture, especially right now, where individuals are thinking that they can just get away with performance alone, and they're, I got a gun so big, blah, blah, and they kneel down and they got this stuff going on, like, but if you ain't really said nothing, like, it don't really matter, like, especially, like, maybe to some of the younger cats that grew up on, that are hearing more, like, the mumble rappers and stuff, but, like, not my era, like, we want to hear bars, like, we want to hear lyricism, we want to hear how talented you are at your craft. Even like Loso's got some nasty setup, nasty wordplay, and B-Dot can, Geechee, but this coming up, I agree. I'm gonna agree exactly with what Nitty says, and I'm gonna say that pocket tapping, he can do a slam cam on him. All that means nothing when it comes to a small room. In a big setting in Houston, when Suge went against Twerk, that was freaking awesome. That was fun because they both also were extremely lyrical in that battle. Suge, I thought Suge was more than he had been recently. I think that was Twerk, though. Twerk made him right. Like, you can't go against Twerk with performance only. It's not going to work. So, or like mediocre to under mediocre setups, bars, punch, setup, bar, punch. Like, it's not going to work. So, to me, like, this is a cool matchup, though, because I'm excited to see how it pushes Suge. Suge did say that I guess, from what I'm told, or what he said maybe on Twitter, I could be wrong on this one, but I know that he's saying that this year he wants to be more lyrical. So this is going to be a very big test as far as that is concerned. You never see Nitty slouch. And I agree with the interview where Nitty was like, I was even wondering, I'm like, okay, Nitty's going to start doing more jokes. Nitty's going to start doing more angles or schemes and stuff. But really, like, the schemes definitely, like, he does and everything, but it's just such a lyrical individual that has kept that side of battle rap alive. And I agree with it. I fully agree with it, what he said. When he was saying it, I was like, yeah, I can't really, I mean, as far as consistency, yeah, I would have to agree with him. I think Chess, during his time, during his great run that he had, now coming back through again, like, Chess has always been very lyrical as well, but just to Nitty, man, that's crazy. So I'm gonna say that if Suge does not step the pen game up, it's gonna look bad, and it's gonna be a 30 for Nitty. If Suge steps up and writes like crazy, it's the best stuff he's ever written, maybe see still a Nitty 2-1 edging, or maybe a clear 2-1. I can't see Suge beating Nitty in a small room at all, period. Unless he's got to do something. He's got to have the best lyrical battle of his life to do that. So I'm going to say the very least Nitty 2-1, if not a 30. And still walking out of there as the top small room performer to date. But yeah, man, let's talk battles, man. Simple, man. That's all we want to do is talk battles on my channel. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. Tell me what's up, man. Tell me what your thoughts are. All right, peace.